Now in this video we're back with another episode of my series Learning PvP, and in this video we're going to be covering combo drops. Now this is a very effective technique and it has to be used with precision. That don't even make sense because I use precise twice in different ways, but it requires precision is what I'm trying to say. Now you're just gonna need good timing for this. It's basically like in the scenario where you're facing someone with a cover change, such as Vegito, Fusion 13 in this video. Full power Bojack is the most annoying thing on this earth on the movies team. If you want to just get rid of the cover change that basically just ruins your day, this is the video for you. This is going to help you a lot. So now before I get into what I got to say in this video, press the subscribe button because I'm going to need support for this series. This series I feel like is going to help a lot of people, and the fact that I'm putting it out, I tend to put it out consistently and basically cover every type of technique in PvP so that you can become the best PvP player that you can. So if you haven't already, press the subscribe button. But now, before I get into this video as well, let's rank how difficult this technique would be. So we're going to use the Legends ranking system, and you know, Legends difficulty, it has Scream being the highest, hard, and then normal being the lowest. That's just the regular. And for this video I would say I would put it at hard because it does require good timing, but it's not at any cost of anything else. So I wouldn't put it at Scream difficulty because it's not the most difficult thing ever, but you just have to time it well and then you'll be able to basically do your opponent dirty. So the way this video is gonna go, I've done my little speaking at the beginning, but I'm going to show you a clip of me pulling off the combo drop and then slow it down. So there'll be one clip of it in normal speed, then another clip of it slowed down, and then after that I'll basically explain how to do it with instructions, and then I'll go over some advantages and disadvantages of it. So let's get into that now. So now that you've seen the moves, I'm going to give you the instructions now. So basically all that you have to do is use any card so that you can start the combo, and then you'll see at any point, if you just delay for extra like 1.5 seconds, it will allow you to drop the combo. That allows the opponent to be able to vanish step. So if they're able to vanish step, that means you're not even in a combo anymore because it's been released. So from there, you just need to decide what you're going to do next. Are you either going to use another card, arts of some sort, or you're going to do a vanish step, or you're just going to back off. Usually I like tap, or maybe on some occasions I would tackle so that I can get them to vanish step. It's basically baiting out their vanish step so that I can start another combo. It's just benefiting me. But in some scenarios it might be for a cover change so that you can actually get rid of the next person coming in, like Fusion 13 or Bojack. Now I'm going to list some advantages and disadvantages. Always start with the disadvantages, or the negatives and positives. Always start with the negatives because I want to end on a positive note. So one negative I would say is, if you're going to drop the combo and do a tackle, the way the game works now, it wasn't always like this, but the way it works now, if the person activates a strike arts, they can actually avoid your tackle. So you wouldn't actually hit them back with the tackle. They would just be able to begin their combo from the strike arts. So you run the risk of that. Besides from that, there isn't really much risk. It's just the fact that you have to get your timing right. So even if your timing was too fast, so your combo didn't drop, you would just tap them as normal in that scenario, or you tackle them as normal in that scenario. Or if you was too late, obviously in the tackle scenario, you would get you could possibly get strike arts and they could begin their combo. But in the other scenario where you was to tap them, more time they would either vanish that, if not you would still get the hit on them because you'd be close range. So for those scenarios, there's only pretty much two negatives, so nothing too bad. But let's get into the positives now. Now for the positives, the first one I want to point out is the fact that you can avoid a cover change that basically stops your combo. In the scenario, the enemy has like characters like Vegito, instant transmission units, so like Cell and Goku, both Gokus, Fusion 13, Full Power Bojack. There's probably more, but these are the ones just at the top of my head. You avoid the cover change that they have that stops your combo. Super 17 as well, I thought about him, his Key Blast one. Yeah, but you avoid the cover change. That's the first positive. The second positive I want to point out is the fact that depending on how you use the combo drop, you could actually make the opponent lose their vanish. So I use the tap tackle cancel when I just tap the screen once, but I drop the combo for that purpose and then I vanish step and then I can continue my combo. But they actually do lose a vanish step in that scenario, so maybe if you're using characters that give you more ki or anything else like that, you could actually benefit a lot from it. I generally thought I had a third point, but it just depends on how you use it really. I could probably make a couple more points if I really wanted to force it, but you get the gist of what it's supposed to do, what the purpose that it serves is. But yeah, that's basically wrapping it up for this tutorial. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the tutorial. Hopefully you guys have learned something, even if you didn't learn something. This series here, you're bound to learn something. Literally, I'm trying my best with these hand cams. It's actually a weird setup that I have. I have an iPad recording, like a literal just an iPad recording my hands, because when I record Dragonball Legends gameplay, I don't use like not Discord, OBS or anything like that. I just literally record it straight from my iPhone, so I can play on the go, then I can edit at home and do this audio voiceover in my free time. That way I save a lot of time, and it's actually a much more comfortable setup. I don't really want to sit down like it's work. I can play the game like any of you guys, and then obviously I edit when I have the free time, so I benefit in that aspect. But yeah, just support this series. Literally, that's all I'm asking. That I feel like I've asked that too many times, but I feel like this is a series I worked hard on, so I gotta put it out there. Got ask for something. If you don't ask, you won't get fed. Closed mouth don't get fed. So if I'm asking, maybe I'll get it, but if I don't ask, then I can't really be mad if I don't get it, besides from the fact that my work should show for itself. But yeah, that's all I pretty much had to say. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Like I said at the beginning, press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 1,500 subscribers at the time I'm making this video. By the time this video probably drops, I could be way over 1,500 subscribers. So pretty much all I can say is thank you guys, every one of you that supports. I appreciate it. All the comments that I get, I appreciate it. I'm not too fussed about likes, like I always said, but likes do show love as well. So if you like the video, I appreciate you guys as well. But speaking on comments is where I really get to see the interaction from you guys. I mess with the comments heavy. I reply to every comment because I feel like comments is where I can really engage with you guys, see what's good, what's bad, what you liked, what you didn't like, and I can actually get requests from you guys. Like I do video requests, so if you want me to make anything, just leave a comment down below. If it's something that I can easily make a video on, then I'll definitely do it. But if it doesn't really need a video, or I have one already, I'll link it below and just reply at the bare minimum. But yeah, that's all I pretty much got to say for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, but besides from that, I'll see you guys in the next one.